5 potential strikers for Tottenham's winter transfer window. Hello Spurs fan. Welcome to the Tottenham News Today channel. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any Spurs news. Tottenham Hotspur's 2023-24 season has started off strong, while Ange Postecoglou's side are unbeaten in their first 7 Premier League games, with wins over Manchester United and Liverpool in their pocket. Tottenham did bring in solid depth this summer window, but still lacks another out-and-out striker on the bench. Though there is a lot of hype around Argentine forward Alejo Vélez, the 19-year-old has yet to make his first start. Here are 5 potential strikers Tottenham could target. Jonathan David. David has been a rock for Lille ever since he arrived from Genk in 2020. He was part of the Lille team that beat PSG to the Ligue 1 title in 2020-21. In his 3 seasons in France, David has scored 54 league goals in 118 appearances. He also has 3 Champions League goals in 8 appearances. The season Lille beat PSG to the title, he netted 13 goals in 37 league appearances. The next season, he hit 15 despite Lille's downturn in form. Last season, the Canadian international tallied his best season, scoring 24 times, including 2 as a right winger. Postecoglou certainly values versatility with his forwards, as shown by Brennan Johnson's arrival. Ivan Toney. Though still suspended by the English FA for his betting violations, Toney remains a name many of the big London clubs are monitoring. His suspension was reduced in May 2023 after he admitted he had a gambling addiction and sought help. It definitely hurt his value, as the English striker was once valued as high as £50 million, but is closer to £35 million. The ban is lifted on January 17, 2024. Still plenty of time for Spurs to land Toney. The biggest question is whether he can reach the heights he set last season after such a lengthy ban. He was suspended mid-season last year, yet still scored 20 and finished 3rd in goals scored in the Premier League behind Erling Haaland, Harry Kane. Toney checks a lot of boxes. Homegrown player, clinical finisher, proven Premier League striker, decent pace, and sturdy physique. Gift Orban. Let's not forget Gift Orban was linked with Tottenham this summer. Though a deal never materialised, the young Nigerian striker has caught the attention of the Spurs scouting team. The 21-year-old bagged 9 goals in 10 games last season in the Belgian Jupiler Pro League. So far he has scored twice in 7 games in the league, but it is the European stage where he has been excellent. In the Conference League, Orban has scored 4 times in 5 outings. Depending on how Genk and Orban fare this year, Spurs could reignite their interest. Only listed at £20 million on Transfermarkt, he will likely run closer to £40 million, depending on his performance from now until December. He would be an economical purchase, but would be a prospect stepping into a learning role behind Son and Richarlison. Vélez's arrival also complicates the chances of Orban becoming a second choice or even a third choice striker. Lautaro Martinez. Martinez would likely be the most expensive choice, but he would also be the most ready to step into the starting striker role at Tottenham. It would be tough to pry away the Inter Milan man, especially since becoming a critical piece of their attack in 2020. Tottenham has been linked to Martinez before, mostly back in the summer of 2022 when it seemed he would join Spurs for a £77 million. That was under Antonio Conte, whose Inter won Serie A with Martinez and Romelu Lukaku as the scoring threats in 2020-2021. Postecoglou plays a different way, usually with a lone number 9 and 2 wide forwards. However, Martinez could definitely adapt to the system, as he does when leading the line for Argentina. He played a big role in Argentina's 2022 World Cup triumph, as well as Inter Milan's run to the Champions League final last season. Santiago Giménez. Feyenoord loves their young Mexican striker, as Giménez has been flying since moving from Cruz Azul last season. In the first 7 games of the 2023-24 Eredivisie season, he has scored 10 goals, including a hat-trick against Ajax in the most recent edition of De Klassieker. Giménez is barely 2 seasons into his Feyenoord career, but the 22-year-old's prolific scoring touch has certainly attracted attention. His work in helping Feyenoord win the Dutch league with his 15 goals last year was only the beginning of what is shaping up to be a successful European career. At 5 foot 9 inches, he is not the tallest striker, but his finishing ability suggests that is no issue. James Maddison could feed him passes to get him behind the defence and fire in the goals. And you Spurs fan, do you like these names? Was anyone missing? We want to know your opinion. Tell us in the comments below.